All right, folks, what we're doing here, we're building a rocket burner for camping, something you could throw into your canoe and pack downriver if you wanted to camp on the banks. It's a real easy, fairly inexpensive, somewhat easy to build if you've got a little welder, and you can put it together fairly simple and inexpensive. And it's not too heavy. If you can use lighter weight steel, it's better. It will cut down on the weight a lot. So what I've done, I took a piece of this is actually 4.5 by 4.5 square tubing, 1/8 inch thick. This is a scrap piece that I just God blessed me by just leaving it behind my shop when I had bought this property, and it's exactly what I was looking for. So I'll show you what I've done so far. Is I had 2 of them. I took one and I cut at a 45-degree angle. This is about, I believe it was like 10 inches, 10.5 inches on the long end. Short end's about 6.5, 6 3/4. It's not super important on your measurements. A lot of people make them a little shorter than that. I personally wanted to make it a little bit longer because I have an idea with this that I want to do that is going to enable you to use it to cook on, and then also you can switch the top out and then use it in your tent as a heat source, and you won't have to worry about burning your tent up or putting out any embers. By this being a little long, it'll help if any embers would back shoot out. That would prevent that. I also made the air dam a little bit different. So what a lot of people do normally, they will just run a flat piece along here about 1/3 of the way down, all the way back, and that allows air to come in on the end unrestricted underneath here, and you feed your small sticks and twigs along the top. What I did was I put 3 pieces of angle iron in here. Now that just gives it a little bit of different view, and also if you wanted to stash a little more wood in there and have a little less airflow, like if you were going to use it at night and not have it burn a little slower but still burn and keep you warm at night. I also took, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on there or not, but I took and cut these at an angle. Now that anything I can cut off of this weight wise, the better. So I cut a little bit of an angle off the back end so that the wood won't fall down and block the airflow. But cut it back a little bit just to cut a little bit of weight off of it. Anything will help if you're gonna try and maybe one day you might be trying to pack this on your back. So what we're gonna try and do here tonight, I'm gonna try and make this main weld here. So that's the plan right now. I'm gonna do some grinding and cleanup work, make it really good, fit to weld, and then we'll try and make this cut. Then eventually we're gonna cut this off about right here, and we're gonna build some little pot holders that you'll be able to just kind of slide on there, and you'll be able to set a pot up on there. And then it'll also have some legs that are gonna go on the bottom that you can screw in and screw out. So all said and done, it's only gonna be about this tall, and this will be the entire measurements. Nothing will be out past this, nothing will be out past this, and nothing will be above this. So it'll fold down into just this right here. So it'll be somewhat compact and a little bit easier to pack around than some of the others. Some of them have the pot holders kind of fixed to it. I plan on making mine removable. So we'll get to work on it. guys, so we're back at it here on the rocket burner. My plan tonight is to get the feet done. I've cut just 1-inch sections of angle. This is 1 inch by 1 inch by 1/8 inch angle. I just made little 1-inch pieces of it. These are gonna sit like this. And what that'll do when I weld this foot on there, that'll kick it out a little bit. There's two things it's gonna do. It's gonna kick it out a little bit so it'll bring it out to the side, make it a lot more stable. The other thing it's gonna do is it's gonna allow a little bit of air to flash through there. It'll keep this foot from getting too hot. That way your threads don't get messed up or gummed up. Just keep a little heat reduction there. So I basically measured 1 1/8 inches up from the bottom, and I'll do that all the way around. That should give me the right angle on all the legs. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. I'd like to start on the pot holders tonight too. We'll see how far we can get though.